So are you having it? Not for you. Having it? Not for you. Having it? Not for you.
The Drunken Bear. Welcome to the Drunken Bear. Hi everyone.
Hello. You know what's coming up?
What?
Easter.
Easter time.
Osito prepared something. Look at him.
He thinks he's a bunny.
Oh.
He looks a little bit like a bunny, a very fat bunny
Yeah.
who's eaten too many Easter eggs.
Yeah. And I guess some of you have seen our Instagram. And maybe guess what? Who came? Woohoo! Look at this.
Who is it?
It's Miss Tosni.
It's Miss Tosni.
And she's got
She's got some Easter eggs. Can you see them? Thank you, Tosni.
for you.
Ah. Oh, did you see that cat?
Oh,
Oh, thank you, Tosni. Are we eating them? We eat them later. Later.
later?
Later.
You're like a
I'll
Venus
eat them
Angelic.
later.
Maybe you're like a Venus.
Like Venus Angelic.
It's a later.
Boo, bye bye, boo. So this video is about 5 things we love and 5 things we hate about Melbourne. Let's get straight into it. So the 5 things we hate about Melbourne. Number 1 is
Transport.
transport.
Ugh.
I mean, there's some good things about the transport in Melbourne. For instance, the free trams in the CBD. That's really handy and it's really good and they come really often. So there is a lot of good things about it, but if you live out in the suburbs, which most people usually do, you're waiting for your train sometimes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And also it's very unreliable, like there will be cancellations and suddenly an upfield line will change to a Craigieburn line and like all these different lines will just, you'll be on the train and it says, okay, this is the Craigieburn line. And then suddenly it's not anymore. It's the upfield line and you're going in a completely different direction and they won't even tell you. So it just does weird things like that every now and again. One thing they did improve recently was they made the weekends 24-hour travel. So you can at least get home on the weekends now. So they are improving, which is good.
Yeah. You gotta wait 1 hour though. Number 2.
Number 2 is the shops close so early here, like really early. So compared to other countries where they stay open a bit later, here pretty much 5 o'clock, 6 if you're lucky, is the cutoff time for everything. Obviously not restaurants, restaurants stay open for dinner service. But like most cafes, all kind of retail shops where you go to buy clothing or anything like that, usually cut off at around 5 o'clock.
Osito, you stay here. Number 3.
Okay, number 3 is
Australia is too expensive. I mean, we are gonna make a video about the cost of living in Australia. But yeah, like in brief, it is very expensive, and just it's very common to see just some little things are very expensive in Australia.
Yeah, the cost of living is just very high. And for instance, if you want to go watch a movie, I don't know what it's like in the other countries, but you're looking at about 20 bucks at least.
25.
Yeah, $25 to watch a movie unless you're concession, and then you're looking about $15, I think. Okay, number 4.
Number 4. Poo-poo.
Okay, so weather. So at the moment, it's 18 degrees outside. We're in autumn, I believe, isn't it? Yeah,
we
autumn.
just started.
We just started autumn, but a few days ago it was 32 degrees. So Melbourne weather can change, not just within a few days, but it can change within the day.
Baby, I'm going to work.
Okay, do you have your sunnies?
Yes.
Do you have your shorts?
Yes.
Do you have your bikini?
Yes.
Do you have your umbrella?
Yeah.
So you have to constantly change your clothes, you have to bring spare clothes,
Yeah.
and you just,
It's very unexpected. Yeah.
very unexpected. You could be in the shade and you could be, oh man, it's so cold, I need a jumper. And then you step out into the sun and it is boiling, you need to be wearing a singlet. Like, it's just very odd in Melbourne, and it can change within an instant. It really can.
Number 5. Doo-doo.
Internet speed. This is a serious discussion. Especially as people who upload on YouTube quite often, it is really frustrating, the internet speed here.
It is.
Uploading, downloading, it's too slow.
Yeah, it's too slow.
General websites, it's fine. But yeah, for any kind of uploading, it just takes forever. Like it takes us on average about 2-3 hours maybe to upload a video, something like that.
Yeah.
So you got to plan ahead, like you really got to plan ahead. Okay, that's the 5 things we hate.
Yeah, we hate. But then, yeah, we gotta also give a love to Melbourne.
Okay, so now it's the 5 things that we love about Melbourne. Number 1
Doo-doo.
is the salary here, the wage. It's
incredible.
it's pretty good, like compared to the rest of the world too. Like we get paid quite well.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing we've got to say also, if you do work in Australia and you're working full time, as well as getting paid very well, you get a lot of good benefits. You get 4 weeks annual leave, which is 4 weeks holiday, completely paid. So if you think about it, that's 1 month of the year that you get that's paid. Number 2, coffee. Here we go. I just finished my, this coffee is actually really good. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's from a place called Nabiha. Not just in the CBD too, like kind of all around Melbourne, and not just Melbourne too, Brisbane, Sydney, Adelaide, any city in Australia almost, you can get really great coffee. The quality is really, really nice.
From my point of view, the big difference between Australian coffee and other countries' coffee, Australian coffee has a really good milk, I think. Very high quality milk. So the milk itself is very rich.
Very rich, creamy kind of milk.
Creamy,
Yeah.
and it's very nice. Number 3, doo-doo. Good live venues everywhere in Melbourne.
Very good live music here in Melbourne. There's so many venues to play at. So if you're a musician as well too, they can be quite easy to actually play at too. There's so many open mic nights, but also just booking in venues is, in my experience, it's quite easy to do. You can play every day of the week in Melbourne. There's no day at which you can't get a gig. What are you doing?
I want to make you a bit.
Number 4. If you haven't noticed already in our channel, there's heaps of good. Too cute. Heaps of good bars. Cool, hidden, unique, interesting bars in Melbourne. So that's another great perk, I guess, of living in Melbourne.
We featured some bars from our YouTube channel, such as Berlin Bar, Naked First Station. But besides them, there are loads of cool bars.
Yeah, there's a lot of different bars, and the great thing is that new ones pop up all the time in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So it really makes things interesting, and it never gets boring. The next one, number 5. This one's an interesting one, I think. Australia is quite interesting because it's very multicultural, I guess. There's a lot of different cultures here. So one thing about Australia is that it's very multicultural, and there's a lot of different cultures here, and the benefit of that is you get a lot of authentic food. So when you go to an Indian restaurant, it's run by Indians. If you go to a Korean restaurant, it's run by Koreans, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's our top 5 things we love, top 5 things we hate about where we're living at the moment, which is Melbourne.
That's right.
So we hope you enjoyed it. So please subscribe to our channel and watch more of our videos.